authority of my able opponent, Mr. Simpson, and the indulgence of this court, there is a moment of personal privilege I'd like to take. We know that in about an hour, Justice Johnson will have concluded hearing argument in the last argument of his career with this court. Mr. Simpson and I are grateful for your service, and reflecting on it, we have appeared before you in the Amarillo Court of Appeals and in this Court of Appeals. And while we sometimes failed to win your vote, sir, you never failed to win our respect. We wish you well.
Any other questions? That concludes the arguments in the cases set for today. Justice Phil Johnson, our colleague and dear friend, has announced his resignation effective at the end of this year. More than 13 years ago, more than 1,000 arguments ago, I didn't count them all up, in April 2005, Justice Johnson came to the court, an experienced judge having served more than 7 years as justice and then chief justice, an experienced trial lawyer having practiced 23 years in Lubbock, and a decorated veteran of the United States Air Force fighter pilot in Vietnam. He has been a valued contributor to the court's legal and administrative work and is beloved by the court staff for his constant care for their well-being. Justice Johnson, we will have much more to say in tribute in the days ahead, but for now, please accept our gratitude for your friendship and your valued role in our work, and the gratitude for your service of the people of Texas.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Justice, and just if I might take a moment of personal privilege, just indicate that it's been indeed a privilege, special privilege, to serve the state of Texas and all Texans as a justice on both the Court of Appeals and this court. It's been a privilege to serve with the men and women that I've served with on this court. They're exceptional men and women dedicated to making our state and our lives better every time they sit and every time they meet. And also the staff of the court. The court functions and runs on its staff, the men and women who are also just as dedicated as those of us who sit behind the bench. I would like to thank the people of Texas that have elected me and elect each one of us to represent them as justices, and that's the way we do it in Texas. We're responsible to the people, and so I want to thank them for allowing me to serve. I have a brother here today. I want to acknowledge him. We all appreciate family, and the further along in life we get, the more we appreciate them. And then my wife, Carla, who has been such an extraordinary partner in anything I have done and anything that I have accomplished. She's been a wonderful supporter, and I want to thank her personally and publicly for that. And thank you, Mr. Chief Justice.
I'll ask the marshal to adjourn the court.
Oyez, oyez, oyez. The Honorable, the Supreme Court of Texas now stands adjourned.